Here we go. Another review. This time it's about electronic beds. We established the word goods won't work for most of these products. You don't need a washing machine, you can do it by hand. You don't need to drink coffee because I don't think it's the word acidifies your body, but maybe it is. It's just doing this acid and other thing balance bad turn to you if you intake coffee and milk as well. It needs to be sheep's milk. Then of course you need a laptop, but then you have to get rid of the infrared, the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi, which is hard to do nowadays. With Windows 10 it's nearly impossible. They update it all the time. Like until I reinstalled the whole system, it was updating it every second week. Now that I have it all set up new, it's just the necessary Windows updates it does. And now it doesn't just put back Bluetooth and all of that as it did before. But before it said, we're just doing the necessary updates. But no, they were always putting back Wi-Fi drives and drivers and all of that. It took me sometimes half a day to get rid of Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and infrared. Half a day. Of course you don't need a handy because that one is Wi-Fi driven and that one creates cancer. And then a vacuum cleaner isn't needed, you can use a broom. Then you have Bluetooth speakers, very bad because any sort of waves added in your environment will just make you more. Then these kitchen tools aren't needed. You can do it by hand, just by if you at all need to do these doings, like to make bread and cakes, then do it by hand. So you save the gym. Okay, men need to shave, so well this product might be good at the end. But this robot Hoover is stupid because look at it, it's round. It doesn't get into the edges of your house unless you're living in a Mongolian tent, which is round, but I doubt it. So here again, it's this mixing bullshit no one needs. Like, who wants to do cakes? No one I know. And then again, mixing, so we go over it very quick. We don't need to do potato stuff because the oil, when it's out there, it gets old very quickly. And when it's heated as high up as they do for the pomfret, then it's like really dangerous if you eat it with the stuff you had in it. That's really bad. Well, a tea machine here they offer. Can't you just have a pan, heat the water, put the bag in, and that's it? Or the net with the herbs. Or just put the herbs in and then put it through a net in the end. Really. Coffee machines we discussed already, and that one is really bad. These capsule coffee things. Can't you just measure and buy your coffee yourselves if at all you need to drink coffee? Huh? I had a filter and paper filter and I threw it away. Like, I had to rebuy it 5 times because I'm a coffee addict. So I understand people need this kick, and I could explain why. It's got to do with my childhood. But let's continue. Look at Hoovers we don't need. Then this ironing thing I thought about buying and I bought it. But it's just to do the fixation for the textile color. It's not to actually treat my clothes, because it's just a time waste. If I stop doing that, I won't lose any more lifetime on these things. Of course, 70 or even more % of our senses intake is visual. So whatever I talk to you right now won't even end in your brains, because you don't see my face and you don't have a visual something that will like make you remember it forever. Talking is nothing, visual is everything. So that one might be okay if you need to make a good visual impression. I don't want to lose time on it, so that's why I won't use it for my clothes. So the shaving stuff, men shall talk about that one. I have no idea. So I was thinking about buying this one. And I'll tell you in the other video that I'm gonna start in a second why I refrain from doing so. And I'm even going there right now, so you might guess why.